Hi people, it's Archivist here, and today I'm going to be starting a new series that I'm going to call Ramble Play. The reason I'm starting this series is because sometimes I think that when I do a scripted video, although I can get my opinions and thoughts across in a very concise manner, get it in a relatively short amount of time, as a result you don't end up seeing much of the game, and a lot of the time the footage is very broken up as a result. So in this series, or just type of video, I'm going to be talking while I play. Now this is going to make what I say a little less refined, a little more broken up, but as a result you'll get to see more of the game itself, and it will also be a little bit more personal because I'm actually talking while I'm playing. So we're going to start it off, we're going to talk about Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, and I'm going to be showing you the game mode. I think it's Trials of War, and in this game mode it's your job to take down as many of the Uruk captains and war chiefs as possible. Okay, so here we are in Trials of War, and we have to hunt down these Uruks. We already have all the intel on them, so we can decide where we're going to basically start. So I want to take down a war chief, but before I start with the war chief I should probably take down his guards. So this guy's got 4 guards, and I need to try and take them down individually before I take him on. So let's start with this guy. So we'll mark him on our map, and now we're going to go hunt him down. So I'll press back, set target over there, and we'll head in that direction. In this game mode it's fairly open-ended and you can keep replaying it. It's quite fun, and it really does add a lot of lasting appeal to the game as a whole. And I really appreciate games that can keep you playing, because sometimes you can have a real masterpiece on your hands. I know in many ways this is a masterpiece, but you can end up just not wanting to play it after first, say, 24 or even 12 hours. But this game can keep you coming back. I mean, it's not got the same appeal as, say, I guess, a multiplayer mode in like Call of Duty, where that can really keep you coming back for days and days and days until the next game comes out. But it does its job. I mean, there's only so much you can do with an open world action game, but this is a great effort. So I'm using my Wraith vision at the moment. I'm going to attempt to find this war chief, who I know is in the area. I think I've already been spotted, but I'll just make things more interesting. Okay, I wish he wasn't in a stronghold, because this is an orc stronghold. It is making it a little trickier. You know what? I'm going to do this just because it might make this video more entertaining. I'm going to make this way too difficult for myself and try and take on the war chief with all of his guards, because that's entertainment. So here we go. In order to draw the war chief out, we need to unleash these Caragors. I have to get that right because I called them Caragors before, but they're actually Caragors. Caragors. Alright. Need to open their cages. To be honest, I don't care if I get seen, because in a minute I'm going to have a big fight on my hands. Also, this not only will bring the war chief out, but it's going to make it very chaotic for my Uruk friends. Here we go, and one more, and he should be on his way. Okay, I think this is a classic case of biting off more than I can chew. Will my teeth be up to the job? Let's find out. Okay, in order to approach this, I have to basically rid my thought of all reason, because I shouldn't. To be fair, I am powered up quite well. That is going to work to my advantage.
Beetles don't like beetles.
Yeah, some of these Uruk, when they do that taunt thing, which will happen every single time, by the way, they're a bit weird. I mean, this isn't even the weirdest guy. One of them is really creepy. He might be one of these actually, and he just doesn't say anything. He just makes these weird noises. It's annoying. Sometimes you want to combat execute the captain, but it'll end up targeting one of the lesser Uruks instead. Okay, that's got no. See what I mean? Exactly. Doesn't matter because I'm just going to shoot him in the head. Did that even? Here we go, and slashed his head off. Okay, so that's one down. Oh, you've got to be really careful with the berserkers. Those are the ones that hold 2 axes. They're quite... Okay, here he is. Now that was weird. That is a little creepy. Like, you just want to kill him straight away because you're like, oh god, just get off my screen, you terrifying creepy orc. It's weird, like you think they say really creepy stuff, but when they don't say anything, you just stare at you and breathe really loudly. That's a lot worse. You can tell the developers probably having fun when they went with that, because that is properly like the creepiest Uruk in this entire game. Oh, the war chief saw me.
They brought me here to finish you.
Oh, that's pretty... I didn't know he could even be affected by range. But he can. That's what you get for just staring into my eyes and not saying anything, you weirdo. Okay. Really, I guess the real tactic here is just to treat it as a process of elimination. You can see those bees in the background. I could unleash them, and I might unleash them. But I kind of don't want to upset my flow, because I've got my flow going, my combat flow going on here. I haven't even mind controlled anyone. I mean, I just oh, got him just in time. If you are planning on purchasing this game, my best tip to you is just to stay mobile. Basically, is the best way to deal with them. Just keep moving, keep jumping over their heads. That's why I find the trickiest Uruks to take down are actually the ones that don't let you jump over their heads. They'll just throw you off. Oh, I think I've got this. I've got this guy. Oh, yep. You can't see with him, but when they do that and they don't have a helmet on, you can like see their face recoil as they're being stabbed. It's really quite impressive. We've come so far when it comes to facial animations in games, even when they're disgusting, horrible monsters. Okay, I need to take that guy down. Oh, it's just notifying me that the war chief has died. See if I can get him. Oh, although he's invulnerable to range, it still makes sense to teleport towards him. When they're by themselves, they are easy. I mean, just look at this. It's almost sad how easy it is to beat them down. Because in these rhythmic combat games, Assassin's Creed, Batman series, the thing is, taking down individual targets is very rarely difficult. It's all about lots of them. Oh damn, it's glitching.
Burn my corpse.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that's way too close. Goodbye, my friend. Alright, well that wasn't too difficult. Which, and to be honest, that's probably one of the harder fights in the game. I'll be honest, that's less to do with my skill and more to do with the fact that by the end of the game you are, to be fair, overpowered in terms of skills. Actually, I say at the end of the game, don't confuse that with at the end of the story. That's basically when you've done all the missions, all the challenges, and you've become fully powered up. Okay, I haven't become fully powered up, but I'm powered up enough for it to, you know, basically nothing to challenge me anymore. Alright, so let's look for another war chief. I think we might as well deal with them like that every time, just because it's more entertaining. I can't fast travel while I'm under attack. I'll just get out. As I say, I won't be showing this entire trials, but I'll try and do my best to get the best bits in early on. Okay, I should be able to fast travel now. For anyone who hasn't got this game yet and is worrying about the PC version of the game, as I was, I find it runs very well. And of course, the thing is, when people say, oh, it runs well, they say, well, yeah, it might run well on your hardware, but how do I know it will run well on mine? The thing is, you get a sense of when a game is well coded. Because for me, if a game, I just get a sense for it. Like, if I can see how good it looks, and at a certain, I expect a certain frame rate from a certain visual fidelity, if that makes sense. So for example, this is an example of a well optimized game. It performs well and looks as good as I would expect my machine to output. But with Watch Dogs, it basically ran like, it ran really badly, and it didn't even look that great. And the first thing I did was check on forums to see if other people were experiencing similar issues, and they were. Like, even people with top end hardware were experiencing issues. It's always good, but if you're planning on buying a PC game, a new one in particular, always remember to check if it's a well optimized game, because that can really ruin the experience if it's not well optimized.
Shadow of the Dark Lord. You'll die in it. You'll rot in it.
Ubisoft are quite notorious for being a little, I guess you could say, unreliable. I have to concentrate a little bit here, because I have to, in order to lure the war chief out, I have to grab that guy there with the yellow dot above his head, who I've got on my side. Oh crap, wait a second, I shouldn't, oh, I just realised as I was doing that, I shouldn't have mind controlled him, because that means people could kill him. Okay, doesn't matter, because I can just take this guy down. Can I, yeah, see what I was talking about earlier, you can't jump over his head, and that really throws my strategy off. But luckily, he hasn't got many guards, so it's not like it's a big issue. In fact, should be able to take him down. There you go. That's a really cool ability. Actually, to be fair, that is one of those abilities that I just did there where I kind of split his skull. It's cool the first time, but it does eventually get a bit tiresome. See if I can find any more Uruk captains. There's one. It was not hard. I've noticed in Trials of War, this is a particularly good place to hunt these guys down.
I will have your head, you filthy worm.
Okay, I think he's he's invulnerable to range. Oh dear. Oh god, I hate shielded ones. Oh, there's another. Okay, this kind of looks worse because I'm so cramped in. What I'm going to try and do is teleport. Lamlog the Slippery. Jesus. There we go. Okay, so now I'm a little further away. I might even release that Karagor. Oh, invulnerable to range is a very common immunity these guys have. Not so slippery now, are you, Lamlog? Okay. Now I'll just take the captain down. Actually, I think I can, because you can grab him now when his skull's gone green. I might just be able to do this. I'd say he died gloriously, but he didn't. I'd be lying. Okay. I think I need to take down a war chief or I'm going to run out of time. Taking down war chiefs you can do in a relatively short amount of time. How much? I've still got 20 minutes within this challenge. So if I do this and then... I've got to try and make the guy scream again. Actually, what I might do is bring the video to a close here. Because otherwise this just keep going. I hope you've enjoyed just basically having an extended look at Shadow of Mordor. As always, people, thanks very much for watching, and see you next time.